What's up, everybody? I'm back to another video. Now for this one, I thought why not talk about my favorite Chucky movies. Now, as y'all may know, I'm a huge Chucky fan. Huge Chucky fan. And I love Chucky equally as I do Michael Myers, basically. So we're gonna talk about my favorite Chucky movies. Now it's like I got like 5 favorites. And here, I'm not ranking them. We're just gonna talk about my favorite Chucky movies. So yeah, we'll talk about the original first. Now, the original is like one of my all-time favorite horror films ever. Love the original. You can never go wrong with the original. Like the original Child's Play. It had a slow boil build up, and Chucky slowly starts turning human through the film, and you love all the characters. Detective Mike Norris, Andy Barkley, and Karen Barkley. You love all these characters, and I loved how Chucky gets burnt up at the end and shit. The ending scene was just amazing. Chucky looks scary as hell in this movie. I love the original, and so yeah, you can never go wrong with that. Next, Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2, without a doubt, is epic. It's almost as good as the original, in my opinion. Like, it's really that close to being as good as the original. I love the look of Chucky in this film. Like, this film was amazing. The only character I disliked in the film was Phil. And I loved how Chucky killed that motherfucker, saying, "How's it hanging, Phil?" That was a freaking amazing scene. And Child's Play 2 has one of the best openings in the Child's Play franchise. Best openings in horror movie history. When, the film opens up with Chucky getting made, they're building Chucky back up. And it leads off sort of right after the first Child's Play. They're scraping the burnt shit off of Chucky's face. They're fixing up Chucky in this film. One of the best openings in the franchise. And then plus all the kills are great. All the kills are gruesome in this film. I love the kills. And, Chucky's was great in the freaking movie. And then I love the factory scene. How can you not love the factory scene? One of the best endings in horror film history. Like, this is how to do a sequel. This is how to do a proper sequel the right way. And, I love this film a lot. And I just fucking love it. Like, there's nothing more to say. Like, the ending scene where Chucky went through hell trying to get to Andy and Kyle. Chucky went through hell trying to get their asses. Like, I loved how, his chant didn't fucking work at the end of the movie, right? So Chucky gets pissed. So you kind of, like, when you first see the movie, you kind of scared for Andy. Because, like, oh shit, ain't going ready to die. Chucky's like, "You son of a bitch, you know what you've done. It's too late. I'm stuck in this body. I'm fucking trapped in it." And Chucky went the fuck off. And Chucky didn't have no brakes on him. He fucking went after Kyle and Andy. He said, "Fuck it. I'm gonna kill Andy. I'm gonna kill Kyle. I don't got nothing left. I'm just gonna fucking kill him." And that's what Chucky wanted to do. And Chucky went through hell trying to get to their asses in this fucking movie. I love Child's Play 2 a hell of a lot. Is as good as the original. The original is a little bit better than the second one to me, because the original I feel like was creepier and everything. This movie was like, you could probably say it's funner, but the original Child's Play is scarier, but the second one is fun, a lot of fun, and it's great. And Chucky had no brakes on him in this fucking movie. Love it. Love Child's Play 2. And the soundtrack in this film was amazing. Love the soundtrack. And hopefully Charles has the best soundtrack in the fucking franchise. Which is, Charles is a fan film, but when that film comes out, I might do another ranking video including that in this franchise. Who knows? So now, coming up next is Bride of Chucky. Bride of Chucky, I remember watching this as a kid also. This film is just, I love it. But, the comedy, they didn't go overboard with the comedy. This film had a mixture of everything. Like, it's kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street 3, when Nightmare on Elm Street 3 had a mixture of comedy and dark humor and all that shit mixed in one. That's sort of what Bride Chucky is. And Chucky's look in this film was amazing. You know, Chucky looked pretty scary in this film, actually. He looked pretty cool in this film. And then some of the kills are great. Yeah, this film wasn't a bad film. Now, again, all of these films we're talking about right here, these are my favorite Chucky movies. So coming in next is Cult of Chucky. Now, keep in mind, I know there's only like one, well, I only have one flaw in this film. One flaw. Like the way Dominici explained the voodoo, tried to explain the voodoo, the way he did it was fucking horrible. Like voodoo'sfordummies.com, like that shit was fucking horrible. Why did he do that? You know, he could have explained it a lot better. There's a lot of stuff he could have done with this that would have made it better, but it's still one of my favorites. But that's the only flaw I have with it, was the way he said voodoo'sfordummies.com. That's how you're gonna explain the voodoo aspect in this film. Fucking stupid. Like, really? You can't take the fucking shit seriously? Like, but everything else was great. The kills, this is brutal. This is one of Chucky's brutalest movies. One of them. But, you know, Chucky did a lot of killing in the franchise. But, yeah, Cult of Chucky, I thought was a good time. Some of the dolls, you know, look kind of dumb to where you don't see the fucking neck. And I thought it was kind of dumb the way they did that. So, yeah, Cult of Chucky. Next is Child's Play Remake. Now, I rewatched this earlier for the fourth time, and I saw more flaws in it, but it's probably my number 4 favorite or something like that, probably. And but it's still one of my favorites. But it's different than the franchise, though. But his name is still Chucky in the film. It's still one of my favorites, and it's different. Like it's its own thing. That's what this Child's Play remake is. It's like it's own thing, and I appreciate that. What MGM did with this movie. And I enjoy this film quite a bit. I do. I did. But it ain't as good as 1 and 2. Now, I don't think it's good as 1 and 2, but it's still one of my favorites. And that's why it's in my favorite list, you know, of the Chucky films. It's one of my favorites. I do recommend it, but don't expect to go into it as, you know, as the original Chucky, you know. Me, I like the original the best. The original is always the best because I grew up watching these films, and you know, but yeah, I had to turn my mind off to watch, you know, Child's Play remake. Like I had to look at it like it's its own movie, and that's what I did, and it surprised me. I remember talking shit about it when it first came out. I was like, this is gonna be the worst movie ever. Why is Chucky an AI? And then I had to look at it like, well, it could be good, but the trailers didn't sell me at all. But I was like, I'm just gonna wait for this to come on DVD and then probably order it or buy it on DVD and then watch it and see if I liked it. But I bought it. It surprised me. I could have saw this in theaters and enjoyed it. It surprised me. I love the relationship of Detective Mike Norris. The friendship of Detective Mike Norris and Annie Barkley in this film. And then and then the only issue I have with it was the way the doll looked at times, and Andy Barkley's mom wasn't in it as much as she should have been. That's the only flaws I have with it, but it was brutal, it was gory fun. I do recommend it, but you gotta go into it as another different movie. This is a different version of Chucky, but yeah, Child's Play, it's still a pretty good movie. See, it's one of my favorites. So yeah, all the films I showed y'all is actually the Child's Play, like my favorite Chucky movies that I can actually rewatch. These are the films I actually rewatch a lot, and I enjoy every single one of these films. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also hit the bell so you know new videos uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm out. Peace.